Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. This is Milesluigi. This is the next badge hunting episode for the Balance of Powers. Now before you click off this video, oh, this is another one of those stupid badge hunting episodes. This is actually probably one of the either best or second best one in the game depending on your point of view. Specifically for two reasons. A, this one doesn't take hours to do. This one took me a half hour to do and I got 2 badges. Second off, the badges in question are, nice super card. Thank you, me. The badges in question are P up, D down, P up, D down, P down, D up, and P down, D up, P. All those are lovely badges, but before we can get to any of the hunting, we have to actually advance into the X-naut fortress a little bit so we can actually maneuver it and fight a couple of enemies. The gimmick to this room is while the floor is electrified, you can't touch it. And I totally don't need that item. Anyway, with respect to both of those items, I called this episode the Balance of Powers because you could really get yourself out of whack here with multiple P up D downs or P down D ups, and either way you go, it kind of really breaks the game. I mean, just think about it if you had 10 of either one of those badges, whether it be P up D down or P down D up. Guarantee you're going to kick ass at this game. Unless you have really bad tactics and went with the P up D down, but if you're going with 10 P up D downs, I think you're going to accommodate for that with some halfway decent tactics. Anyway, as for the enemies in question, it's the Elite X-nauts and the X-naut PHDs that hold these badges. Respectively speaking, the Elite X-nauts will be the ones holding the P up D downs, and the X-naut PHDs will be the ones holding the P down D ups here. And because I haven't done yet, well, we go ahead and title the Doctorate of Philosophy X-naut PhD. What a crafty little smart fellow he is. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call him a smart fellow for attacking Mario. But he does have a means of defending himself by throwing chemicals at you and, of course, occasionally making himself dodgy. That can be really annoying sometimes. Anyway, as for my actual badge hunting strategy, I didn't have much of one other than do this badge hunting segment as soon as possible because you never know when not only do I get the ones that I wanted to hunt, I could possibly get more because these badges are common! That's right, you can steal them off the enemies and they are pretty common to see out the enemies. As I said before, it only took a half hour. We'll get back to that thing there. One little spot I recommend here, while we're on a sub-level 2, all the way to the right, just before the door to Grotus's room, is this set of 4 Elite X-nauts. Right now, none of them are holding anything good, and it wasn't really worth my time. However, like in any other dungeon, because the X-naut Fortress happens to count as a dungeon, if you leave the dungeon and come back, the enemies in question do indeed reset. Now, the entrance to this place, you remember, was the moon, or the door to the moon, not exactly what I had in mind, and I went to the wrong room. This place is a labyrinth, as you can tell. Guarantee you first time you're in this area, you'll be going in and out of areas, and when this isn't the area I wanted to go into, gosh darn it. Back to this thing. Believe it or not, it's a teleporter. So I might as well just spill the beans. Remember when I said, why don't we go ahead and spy on some X-nauts and figure out how in the world they're getting to the X-naut base, because surely God, they're not sending constant rockets all over the place to the moon. No, they indeed had a teleporter implemented right in the underground Rogueport City. The door is now unlocked, so we are free to enter and exit the X-naut base as we please, which resets the enemies. So the game decided to be quite friendly to me, and somebody threw a gradual syrup in the battle, which is just a tactically wonderful thing to have when badge hunting. So is Sleepy Stomp, by the way. So, about 12 minutes in, looks like I got my first badge. Awesome! P down, D up. Hi, enemy. You can't hurt me. Now, this next little piece of footage was a little hint given to me from Yoshi. I want you to pay very, very close attention to this slot machine now that it's in 25% speed. Specifically look for a pattern here. Here it goes Poison Mushroom, Mushroom Flower, Star, Shine Sprite, and it always follows that pattern as a matter of fact. I recently learned of this, and I haven't gotten too much chance to practice this, but this specific bingo here, I decided to take a go for it and actually gaining the bingo system and trying to gain the bingo on it. And I actually happened to do it. That was a gained bingo. That was not just a random gotcha bingo, even though it didn't help me at all. I shouldn't give any advice on how to gain the bingo system other than you have to be really damn good with your timing. That is all. I think I threw this little clip in because it was ironic that I ran into a battle with 4 Elite X-nauts and a stopwatch in the front, because that put me in the situation to do this. Quite ironic, isn't it? We don't consider the 4 Elite X-nauts with the stopwatch with the one in the back quite as deadly as the Elite Wizards in the same location. But anywho, I got that P down, D up very early. As for getting a P up, D down partner, which is what I was after, that took a little bit longer. I eventually decided to quit spamming Kiss Thief on Elite X-nauts. Instead went with the gain the 4 Elite X-nauts set here for until one finally had the badge in question. That wasn't that nice. Believe it or not, I haven't even gotten a P up, D down partner badge. If you've ever seen the way I normally play, not my balanced 1+ partner, 1+ defense set, because I have that much badge points I can do that. P up, D down is just an incredibly cheap way to increase attack power in partners. You don't have to put on power bounce because you can use multi-bounce vehicle Bella, and of course you have Stampede, which just becomes phenomenal of a move if you equip that badge. I'll just give a hint to everyone in the audience right now. And of course, as long as you keep your partner in the back, there really isn't too much threatening to them depending on the battle, unless you're against a whole bunch of tarantulas. I say that because when I planned for the Pit of 100 Trials, part of me was wondering if I should take off P up, D down partner, because I planned on having it my first time through in a battle against tarantulas, because anytime you wear a P up, D down related badge, it just totally screws you over on multi-hit attacks. I'm only missing 1 badge now, believe it or not. Technically, I'm missing a couple of badges actually. 2 of them will be getting in this base, and then there will be 2 more I'll be getting in the final place of the game. And then of course there's the remaining ones from Dazzle that I still have to buy. But believe it or not, we almost have a full and complete badge setup plus. I say badge set plus because of all the badge hunting and badge shenanigans that have gone on in this playthrough. So with that, we are going to storm the X-naut Fortress on the next episode of Let's Play Paper Mario and the 1000-Year Door. It'll be a fun story of many battles, a couple of strategies and tactics I've learned about this place, and of course a lovely topic relating to, give you a hint at what you'll be looking forward to. We'll be looking at technology in the Mushroom Kingdom as our topic in question. Alright, this has been Milesluigi.